Giving you story after story, everything is true. Some things are kinda scary, so what you gon' do? Cause that's another tale from the Sipp. That's another tale from the Sipp. Sometimes we spit scripture, line upon line, not discussing wickedness, but what is divine. And that's
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back once again. Tales from the Sipp, episode 44. Yeah, I know you seen the title. I was just talking about this at work one day. Not as a matter of fact, this was yesterday. I was talking to one of my coworkers about this situation that happened when I was coming home from work. But I know you see the title, Dance of Death. Let me get into it. Sound kind of crazy, but it's really kind of a funny story. So let me get to it. Yes, sir. Now, one night I had got off work. I was on the way to the house, you know what I'm saying? And I'm driving, I stay in Jackson. And then, I usually turn off of 80 on the Ellis. You know what I'm saying? They named it Bobby Rush Drive now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they named the road after Bobby Rush. That must be nice. But anyway, so this is about 11 o'clock at night. And I'm just driving past AutoZone. And all of a sudden, a SUV full of young females came by and they were dancing. Now, they were actually twerking. This is the crazy part about it. Man, a couple of man was sticking their butt out the door, opening the door on the SUV in the middle of the street, twerking. Then they jump out the car, and one of them, she jumped out the car on the side, you know what I'm saying, on the passenger side, and she just doing her thing, just going hard. So I'm like, these folks must be crazy. In the middle of the street, you got traffic. It wasn't a lot of traffic because, like I said, it was 11 o'clock at night. So it was probably maybe 5 or 6 cars on the street at the time. But still, this time of night. So I'm asking, I'm wondering, they was like in their early 20s, you know what I'm saying? I guess they all had, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it was a Friday night, so they probably were out, just, doing, well, like I used to do Friday night, get ready to go to the club and have a little fun, you know what I'm saying, and all that. Maybe they were doing that. They had to be high or something because the car driving, the SUV driving down the street, down Bobby Rush Drive, Ellis used to be, but you jump out of the vehicle, standing in the middle of the road at the stoplight, and you twerking. Now, now you could have got hit by a car. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know if they were high, whatever. I know they was in their early 20s. So let me tell you what happened. I'm sitting up here driving. I'm on the other side of the street, 2-lane highway, 2-lane road. It was a 4-lane road, two on this side, two on that side. But anyway, so the girl, they stopped at the next light. Girl jumped out again, and started twerking again. This time, the driver took off in the truck and left her sitting there doing it. She took off running. But then she stopped, looked at out of 5 or 6 vehicles. She ran straight to my car and jumped through the window. Man, ain't that the craziest thing? Nah, I'm gonna tell you, I was real paranoid at the time, but I was trying to compose myself. You know what I'm saying? Cause this was a strange occurrence. And then so she just jumped in my car through the window and sat in my car and said, "Hey, who followed up?" But what they end up doing, they ended up pulling up the street maybe a quarter mile. They stopped. Then she got out the car and ran and got back in the truck and started back doing the same thing again out the window of the SUV. Now I want to look at. I'm looking at this situation. What made you think it was safe? Because let's be honest now, I was driving. She ran in front of my car. I stopped. I wasn't going fast, maybe like 25 miles an hour at the time, because I just had started speeding up, about to go through the light. And she ran and jumped in the window of my car. A total stranger. I could have been a rapist, a murderer, a serial killer. I could have been anything. But I was wondering what gave her the audacity to come to my car out of all the vehicles that was on the street. It was strange as a song gun, man. So, but yeah, that's some crazy junk, man. And I thought about it. I said, maybe she thought she knew me. Maybe she did. I do got a big family. A lot of people I really don't, I don't know the yeah. You got people in they 20s and stuff like that on down. I don't know all of them. But I know, I got a big family in this area. So sometimes, you know how you go to a family reunion and you got like 300 people there, but at least 200 and some are your actual kinfolks. Got a big family. One day I'll tell you about that. Why is my family so big? That's for another story. But that was a crazy situation, man. And to this day, I wonder what she was thinking. I know she wasn't thinking at all. What if I would have hit her in the car? I wouldn't have stopped. I wouldn't have been paying attention. And I'd have, boom, ran over in the car. It could have happened. What if I'd have been a crazy dude and did something messed up to her? Would have, pulled something up and because I don't know you. I don't know what you got on your mind. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Just because somebody female don't mean they won't take your life, man. Just because can't always look. It's some dirty stuff happening out here, especially around here, man. But most people pretty cool around here. Now, don't get it twisted. Most of our people, everywhere you at, they good people, man. Everybody ain't on no stupid junk. But yeah, that's what happened. Moral of the story is don't get high and get drunk or get enamored by some kind of substance, and then you trying to have fun doing crazy things, and it almost gets you hurt. Don't do that, kids. Please don't do that. That was a dangerous situation she was in. i.e., dance of death. You never know. It turned out good, but it could have turned out another way. Yeah. But that's all I have for you today. Just wanted to tell you about that story. And episode 44, Tales from the Sipp. Be on the lookout for episode 45. Until next time, y'all don't do nothing crazy, man. Think before you do things. Don't take no dance with death. Literally. Peace out.
That's another tale from the Sipp. That's another tale from the Sipp. Sometimes your boy may go way back in the day, talk about experiences and the games that he played. And that's another tale from the Sipp. That's another tale from the Sipp. Hey.